So here we are on the top of the RF chassis. You can see it's rather filthy. Nothing much has been done to this for donkey's years. Now there is a capacitor in the top section, the top deck, that is dated November 1950, so that gives us a rough idea when it was made. So it was made on or after November 1950. They didn't let the electrolytics hang around too long on the shelf, so I would imagine it's going to be, you know, early 1951, late 50, early 51. This was made. So I'm going to get in here now and clean all these cans, all the deck, and get rid of the years and years of crud. Okay, so here we are, all cleaned up. All the crud's gone. You can see now you've got a nice bright shiny chassis. I don't go over the top. I don't want to repolish it and make it look bright and shiny. It never would have been chrome or anything when it came out of the factory, so we want to make it look as just, you know, nice and clean. Obviously all these have been repaired and cleaned. There's a new wire gone in here because the old one has gone a bit crispy. Knobs all cleaned up and polished, so is this one. So yeah, the chassis is now all ready to go. So that's the RF chassis finished. We'll now move on to the top deck and the power supply and time bases. So here we are on the top deck. You can see it's the same condition, if not worse, than the RF chassis underneath the bottom deck. It's really, really grubby. Obviously, we do need to be very careful of the cathode ray tube, the CRT. We don't want it to go and bang. It's going to make a mess of me and the workshop if it goes off with a pop. So when I'm working, my next job is going to be to take this out, basically, get rid of it, so it prevents me accidentally breaking it. So I'm going to take that out now, clean the chassis, replace the capacitors and various bits and bobs underneath, double check the resistors and the like. As I said before, this is a full restoration, so we're not going to worry about sort of too much fault find at this point. I'm going to blanket replace the capacitors just for reliability's point of view. Then we'll fire it up and see if and what faults are still with us. So yeah, next job, take the tube out and mask on for this, at least you know, a full visor, face mask, or at least goggles and gloves. So see you shortly.